Hi guys, Grace Phillips here, filling in for Emily Angwin. Well, unfortunately, the Blues couldn't get back on the winners list in their trip to Perth. After a bright start, the Blues lost Sam Rowe and Dale Thomas to injury and were eventually overrun by Fremantle, going down by 35 points. Coach Brendan Bolton said there were no excuses for the defeat as his players looked to bounce back against North Melbourne on Sunday.
This game's so even. The competition's difficult. It has to have some sort of impact on rotations because all the little things add up. But we're a no excuse footy club. We're working really hard to try and build consistency. That's a key theme that we've had this year as a footy club, and we're inconsistent today. So we'll look at when it was working for us and when it wasn't and why.
While Thomas faces a fitness test after suffering concussion, Rowe's season has come to a cruel end. Head of football Andrew McKay said the reliable defender would undergo surgery this week after scans confirmed a ruptured ACL.
Unfortunately, Sam Rowe did rupture his anterior cruciate ligament in the game against Fremantle on the weekend. He'll see a specialist in the next day or so. Look to have the operation by the end of the week. Then he's got that long road of recovery all up from a injury like his will be around 9 months, so it'll be just before the start of the season next year. So he's got a lot of work to do between now and then.
The Blues will celebrate Sir Doug Nicholls' Indigenous round against North Melbourne, proudly wearing their newly launched Indigenous Guernsey, honouring the life of club great Sid Jackson. Andrew Walker said the round was an occasion to recognise what Indigenous people do for Australian sport.
Indigenous round means a lot to me. Being an Indigenous boy myself, we're lucky at the club to have 4 Indigenous players. It's a really good opportunity to celebrate what Indigenous people do for Australian sport. Now we've got a good percentage of Indigenous players playing in the AFL, and that's come a long way from in the past.
To mark the occasion, the club has released this limited edition Indigenous scarf. To get yours, head to shop.carltonfc.com.au. Emily will be back this Thursday with all the latest team selection news. Go Blues!